Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Reverse Hive Mind. I'm your pal Sutherland, and today we're back with some more Lost Judgment. So we're gonna jump right on back in. I believe we were able to go to the Robotics Club now. Hopefully we can get that wrapped up finally. We're about 75% complete, so in theory, that goes to the roof, so we can't go that way. Have to go around and over one staircase. I'm learning. I think we just ran past the photography room. Of course, the photography club is not there right now. So over and up, and away we go. See if we can hopefully finish off the robotics club.
Any luck getting the robot to move?
I'm afraid not as of yet.
Huh. Then how's the outlook for the finals?
Well, we're certainly lacking in manpower as I projected. No designer, no builder, not even a programmer.
Itokura-senpai.
We need to get Okitagawa to put in some effort. Hopefully he sets aside his pride and apologizes.
There you are, Okitagawa-kun. We need to talk.
Oh, Akuta-sensei. What is it?
I'm putting the Robotics Club on temporary hiatus.
What? What are you talking about?
I took it upon myself to look into this sponsor from your hometown. Turns out it was all a lie. It seems they have already cut off your funding. So then, where are the club's funds coming from? I can't imagine a high schooler came up with 1 million yen on a part-time job alone.
Well, thing is...
Anyhow, could you take a look at this?
That's...
a picture?
I found it on Chatter. It's the thieving robot that's the talk of Ijincho right now. The police believe some thugs are behind it all. Some jokers called the Ni-OK something gang. Anyway, they're a group who's selling stolen goods.
Neo-Keihin. So the ones connected to the incidents could actually be the Neo-Keihin gang?
Now, moving on to the main topic. Tell me more about the bolt on this robot.
What about it?
This isn't good.
They're the ones we custom ordered in bulk from that factory, aren't they?
What are you implying?
Okitagawa-kun, were you the one supplying those thugs with the blueprints from the cabinet?
Why? What preposterous nonsense is this?
I think he's had enough, Akuta-sensei.
I don't want to cause a scene, so I'm not going to take this to the police. But I can no longer endorse the Robotics Club or its activities any further.
No way.
The other members have already submitted their resignations. Perhaps the time has come.
They actually resigned? Seriously?
They said they'd had enough of you. So would you mind submitting yours as well? That way it's all on paper and I can dissolve the club without any questions. And we'll walk away from this without holding you responsible.
How can I dissolve the Robotics Club after coming so far? Is this really happening?
Listen, Okitagawa-kun. I understand how badly you want to win the tournament. But these actions are unacceptable. Doubly so for helping out those thugs. You're still young. You've got a whole future ahead of you. Try to reflect on this mistake and move forward with your integrity intact. Listen, this is what we call a teachable moment. And you should be thanking me for not going to the police.
Yeah, right? You're just trying to avoid responsibility for this whole thing.
Pardon me? No one likes a know-it-all young man. When you're older, you'll appreciate what happened today.
President. But why? tried our best. How could this happen?
Sakura-kun, I'm sorry, but think you could give Okitagawa and me a little space?
Okay.
Okitagawa.
How do I approach this? Could Kitagawa really be the culprit behind the thieving robot incidents in the first place? Are you really connected to those thugs? Your whole connection with those thugs, that's all a mistake, right? Because I just don't buy it. Ah! Yagami-san? You believe me, don't you? Perhaps.
Yeah, I believe you.
If I didn't believe in you, who else would? Yagami-san. Thank you so very much.
Hey.
Hey, Okitagawa. So if the sponsors already dropped out, then how are you getting funded? What did you do? If you don't share this with me, I can't defend you. My father.
What?
Your father? The one who divorced my mother. He's the CEO of an IT enterprise. He has more money than he can ever feasibly spend.
Are you serious?
Whoa, seriously? Cybercomplex Inc. CEO, Shinichiro Okitagawa. You'll find him pretty quickly if you look him up online. Then why lie about still having the shopping district sponsor you? Because it's terribly frustrating for me. My parents' selfishness prevented me from entering the finals in a robot contest once before. And yet, I clung to my father, trading independence for a shot at entering the tournament. It wasn't exactly the optimal solution. Definitely a substandard process of elimination, to say the least.
Nah.
I see. Guess that explains why you'd lie. Yagami-san, what should I do? Where did I go wrong? Well, Okitagawa. You need to talk to everyone. You needed to talk to everyone. Everyone? To quote Gary Oldman, everyone!
Yeah.
Everyone. You never sat down and had a real conversation with the other members. Could be that you're so talented that you never needed to. But you need to be more open-minded and hear out everyone's ideas. Ideas?
Yeah.
Right. You heard what Kuromazaki-kun cried out, right? I have ideas too. Okitagawa, has it never crossed your mind before? Listening to Kuromazaki-kun and the others' ideas? That, well... No, I don't think it ever has. And that right there is what you were lacking as the leader of the Robotics Club. It's true that I was utterly, irrefutably wrong. Let's go talk to them, to everyone. Alright.
Yagami-san, you wanted to talk? Oh.
Okitagawa has something to tell you.
Kuromazaki, listen. I was wrong. And I'm sorry. So please, would you tell me more about your ideas?
You actually want to listen?
Come on, he's being sincere. How much could it hurt to start over?
I know you must be bursting at the seams with ideas, and I really do want to hear them.
Well...
Maybe you could tell me about that cool robot design you were sketching up?
Okay.
Great. I'm sure there's more to that design than meets the eye. Care to break it down for me?
Well, I'm not sure if I can really explain it.
Don't worry. Dare I say it, I have excellent comprehension. I'll do my best to follow along.
All right. Then... You said the Toto College of Scientists may use one of two strategies, right?
Right. One is the total defense strategy, where they'll focus on fortifying against our attacks while slowly lining up their pieces. The other is the high-caliber annihilation strategy. They'll start by crippling our mobility with tremendous firepower. And once they've eliminated any threats, they'll slowly line up their pieces.
But we don't know which one they're going to use until the day of the match, right?
Yes, which is why we were developing two machines at the same time. One that trades offense and defense for speed, and one to focus entirely on defense.
But you said the base might not be delivered on time.
Correct. And that's why my plan was practically falling apart.
So, the robot I was building is really 2 in 1. I think one base will be enough, actually.
2 in 1?
Mm-hmm. The complexity of the design isn't just for show. It's functional, too.
How's that?
It transforms and changes modes. That's what makes it a 2 in 1.
I see. If I understand you correctly, that means it can prioritize defense or mobility on the fly. So no matter what the opponent does, we can react. And that's why it only needs one base.
Mm-hmm.
But is that even possible?
Well, I was thinking, what if we affixed a thick, detachable armor on top of an agile, compact machine?
So, like a purge mechanism. It casts that armor right off.
Exactly.
How did I not see it before? Such an obvious solution. I really was acting like a jerk.
So you want to build a machine with thick defensive armor that it can remove mid-bound. Isn't that against the rules?
It shouldn't be a problem, actually. The tournament guidelines list out the rules in pretty extreme detail. Nothing forbids a machine from transforming, meaning Kuramazaki's idea gets by through a loophole.
Oh-ho, a loophole in the rules, eh?
And if there's one place that welcomes getting through loopholes with innovative ideas, it's a robot competition. With a transforming machine, we only need one base, which puts us back on schedule. This is a highly optimal solution, Kuramazaki. Kuramazaki, the Robotics Club needs talent like yours. Please come back to us. I beg of you. I won't ignore your ideas ever again, promise.
All right, I'll do it. I want to see this through anyway.
Thanks. And welcome back.
Okay, Itakura's next.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, moving forward, I'd like to do it myself. You sure?
Yes.
I am. You helped me see what I was lacking as a leader. Both you and Kuramazaki. President. From here on out, I want to face each member one by one. As president of the Robotics Club, it's time I redeem myself.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you go take care of that. Itakura should be at the MRC. Understood. Until next time. Good luck, Okitagawa. You're gonna have a heck of a time with Itakura and Takamori. Yeah, the two grumps of the team. Wonder if everything went okay with Okitagawa. Maybe I should go check on the Robotics Club. Yep. And, wait, hold on. I saw a shiny. Wow. So glad I went back to find a cigarette butt. A small screw. Okie dokie. We're just finding all sorts of gear. Wait. As I run us into a wall. And go pick up some more junk. Exquisite screw and a shabby wire. Oh, the whole crew's out here. Let's see what's up. Oh.
Hey.
You guys all came back? The Robotics Club is basically doomed without me. Isn't that right, Okitagawa?
Indeed.
Indeed. He came crying back, so I didn't really have a choice.
What?
I was not crying. So then, you filled them in on everything?
Yes.
Yes, I told them about the Robotics Club's funding and everything else. They were understanding about it. Alright then. Where are you all going now? We're going to see if we can get Akuta-sensei to reconsider disbanding the Robotics Club. Gotcha. Then I'll come with you.
Please, thank you.
That's very encouraging to hear.
And that's what happened. It was all a misunderstanding. Now, can you please reconsider disbanding the club?
I'm afraid not.
But do you have any particular reasons?
Because I'm busy. The Robotics Club has been enough trouble, and I don't need any more of that.
Please, you've got to reconsider. The finals are coming up.
Please.
I mean, we withdrew our resignation, so what's the issue? Why does the club have to get disbanded?
I beg your pardon. Watch your tone when speaking to a teacher.
Don't change the subject. We all know those thugs weren't funding Okitagawa, so disbanding the club's pretty pointless.
In any case, I said no, and that's final.
Oh, busting out that logic, are we? Classic attitude of the feeble-minded.
What did you just say?
Please, give the Robotics Club another chance!
Hey, now, just a minute here.
Okitagawa. Good lord, man.
Okitagawa.
Please, I'm begging you!
The heck?
Whoa! Akuto-sensei's forcing him to the floor!
Excuse me, Akuta-sensei. What's the meaning of this?
Hey, Okitagawa-kun, you don't have to do that, come on.
Never! Not until you reconsider!
Fine.
You mean?
The Robotics Club will not be disbanded.
How was I safe?
Alright. And the Robotics Club has been saved. Seriously though, their advisor's a bitch. They need to get a better advisor.
Yagami-san!
So, let's head to the scrimmage. You okay now, Okitagawa?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you. I'm fine now. Alright, glad to hear it. Alright, so we got another 30,000 yen to play with. And new parts. So, let's see what we can develop. Ooh, MB4000S Cheetah. Curious. Oh yeah, I don't have to. We need the mobile combination report. I'd love to know. It's just defense 11. What do we currently have? Yeah, defense 32. Defense. So it's better than the MB3000, but not better than the rest. So we'll go back to parts development. Don't care about that too much. XF17. Yeah, maybe. A whole bunch of crap that we need. New battery. KR90. Need some more gleaming aluminum to do that. Speed motor U. Oh, check that out. I can build that right away. So we'll do that. Probably throw that on the main bot. Oh, sorry, forgot to skip. So, movement speed, rotation speed are pretty high. Let's see. You can build a balanced motor U, which, yeah, is better in every conceivable way. So... Yep. Go ahead and throw on the speed motor U. Balance motor U. And can I make another speed motor U? Oops. There's a motor. I can't. I need another strong magnet. So I'll look around for another strong magnet. Try to do that later. Enhance output 4. Enhance smooth. Okay, I need IP3 data. I don't think I have that. Shark drill version 50. M weapon combo report and refined iron. So looks like I'm gonna need some more stuff. Let me see what they have. Nope. So look at this. R weapon application. Nope. R weapon basic. M weapon application report. IP1. IP1. CF1. So this might be part of a new tier of stuff that we're not quite into yet. So we'll go ahead and start the interleague match with Koyama Academy. See what we can do. Hopefully I won't be spewing too much salt for this match, but you never know. In we go. Alright. I figured might as well start with the offense. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for pushing me into that.
Yes.
Perfect. So we'll pick up a third piece and start building towards the enemy base. I got taken out. That was my own fault. I should have been paying attention to my health a little bit better. But that's okay. We'll revive in a minute. And apparently... Apparently those guys are definitely big on offense. Oh, perfect. There we go. Take out 2 of them. Oh my god, fat ass move. Move, fat ass. I hate the fat robot. It's so slow and annoying. I could probably, crap. I'd probably do better to,
Not looking good.
So we are doing a base rush strategy, which hopefully this should get us there. There we go. So get that base rush. I mean, obviously those guys were going for a obliteration type technique where they're just killing us as quickly as we could. I did manage to take out the 2 quick bots pretty rapidly. I might change Machine around to another, like a defensive-minded bot. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But hey, we got plenty of good stuff.
This is murder on my shoulders.
Sitting at a computer all day sure takes a toll on you, doesn't it?
Finally halfway done. This might take a while.
Can we even finish this today?
Everyone seems to be giving it their
Why
all.
don't you all head home early for once?
Huh? But we still have work to do.
Really, you've already gone above and beyond for today. Heading home early won't put us behind or anything.
Oh, are you sure? Well, there is a game coming out today I wanted to play.
Go ahead and call it a day. You've all been doing a fantastic job lately. As such, I'd like you all to be well rested for what lies ahead. Your health is our top priority. What's wrong?
Well, if you really say so, then I guess we'll call it a day.
You sure have changed, Okitagawa. Yeah, developing some real leadership there. Realizing that working massively long
later.
days.
Yeah. See ya.
Sounds like you found a little breathing room in your schedule now.
Indeed. And it's all thanks to Kuramazaki's idea. We can compete in the finals with just one robot and a little utility. I mean, the purge mechanism is a bit fiddly, but it's much more cost-effective than making 2 machines.
Nice. Guess it was a good idea then.
Yes, and it helps that the team's become much more efficient lately. It's like they're more motivated than ever before. Something must have changed.
Think maybe it was you who changed, Okitagawa?
What?
I think the reason everyone's so motivated is because you changed for the better.
I really do hope that's true. Oh, Yagami-san. Here.
What's this for?
It's to get in the cabinet where all the blueprints are stored.
Wait, aren't those the Robotics Club's most valuable possessions? Why give such an important key to me?
Amasawa-senpai from the MRC asked you to look into us, right?
Huh. So you knew?
Of course. The MRC's advisor runs into us right as the robot theft becomes a major issue. That could only mean one thing.
Well, got me there. But if you knew, why didn't you say anything?
It's not that I was saying nothing. I was merely keeping the leash a little loose.
Huh?
If you investigated our members and proved us innocent, I figured that would only work in our favor. Amasawa-senpai wouldn't raise a stink about that, right?
Man, guess it all went according to your plan.
Well, there were a few contingencies I didn't have a plan for, as you know. But... Yagami-san, the blueprints in that cabinet are this club's treasures. Not even members have total access to them. Ideas are the seeds of value. The last president told me that before handing me this key. So, I took it upon myself to be responsible for its well-being.
And you want to give me something that important?
Yes. That key. Consider it a token of my trust, Yagami-san. Anyway, feel free to look inside the cabinet. Have Amasawa-senpai come take a look while you're at it. If that'll clear our names, then so be it.
Got it.
Token of trust, huh? I can use this to prove the Robotics Club's innocence. Just need to compare the thieving robot with the blueprints in the cabinet. Let's check it out. Okay, let's investigate. I should call Amasawa over too. So the blueprints are in this cabinet?
Yeah.
That's right. Sakura-kun and Akuta-sensei said the blueprints for the robot that resembles the thief bot are in here.
But...
We just need to compare the robot in the picture to the blueprints and prove the two are unrelated. Then the Robotics Club's name will be cleared. Right. Then let's perform a thorough investigation. Detective music. Lol.
is this...
This is... a bread-eating race robot? Might have been for some kind of contest with a field day theme.
Yagami-san.
What is that, Yagami-san?
Hey.
This one's got a robotic arm just like the thief bot. But that's not all. It's also got caltrop deployment and smoke screen functions installed. Perhaps they anticipated that the race for this particular field day would be no holds barred.
If I were to guess...
Yagami-san, aren't these functions identical to those on the recently enhanced thief bot?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks that way. I don't think this is a mere coincidence after seeing all this.
Excuse me.
The only one who can open this cabinet is Okitagawa-kun, right?
Which means...
If that's the case, then he's the only one who has access to the blueprints.
Nope.
No way. He gave us the key himself. He told us to search as thoroughly as we wanted. Even if Okitagawa was the culprit, he wouldn't go about this in such a roundabout way. That's true, but then who is? Have you considered past presidents? Huh? Wait a second.
Amasawa.
What is it?
Excuse me.
It just hit me, Yagami-san. Whoever drafted these blueprints could just share their ideas without even needing to access the cabinet, wouldn't they? Aha, now we're thinking with portals. Yeah, that's true. I didn't catch this until now, but the name of the person who drafted these is on the edge.
Huh?
Ah. Field Day Robot Contest Draft. Bread-eating race robot, and more. Serio High's Robotics Club, designer Tetsuro Kuromazaki.
Really?
Kuromazaki-kun was behind these? Him? That can't be right.
Yagami-san.
We could always ask him, right? At least for now, just as a witness. I guess so. He agreed to meet with us at the cafeteria. Did Kuromazaki-kun actually do all this? This has to be some kind of mistake. It's always the quiet ones. Just keeping his head down, minding his business. Till suddenly he's built a thief robot and is stealing purses. Anyway, down we go. And over to the cafeteria. There he is. See what he has to say. Yagami-san, what did you want to talk about?
It's a pleasure.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Kyoko Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club.
Huh?
Huh? Amasawa-senpai? But why? Actually, we've been investigating the thieving robot incidents in Ejinsho. What? So we borrowed the key to the clubroom cabinet from Okitagawa and took a peek at the blueprints inside. The blueprints we found were identical to the thief bot. And you were the designer, Kuromazaki-kun.
Nope.
We don't think you're guilty of anything, okay, Kuromazaki-kun? We just saw your name as the designer and wanted to... Kuromazaki-kun? It was me.
What?
Come again? I did it. I'm the one who gave the blueprints to the Neo Keihin gang. Visible shock. Kuromazaki-kun, think you could explain this a bit? Alright.
Hey.
So there's no two ways about it, is there, Kuromazaki-kun? You really were the one who gave the Neo Keihin gang the blueprints.
Yes.
I was.
Hey,
No one else is supposed to be able to open the cabinet other than the president.
if I were to guess...
That's why we suspected Okitagawa-kun, but I guess you didn't need the blueprints when the design was in your head, did you?
Yes.
That's right. I really am sorry. But why? That's the question. Why are you in contact with the Neo Keihin gang? They tricked me. Tricked you how? So, I put my robot ideas up on my website so people could see. The ones that got rejected in the Robotics Club. What kind of ideas? President Okitagawa turned them all down. Said they weren't the optimal solution, or whatever. But they're amazing robots. I know they are. That's why I put them up on my website. I figured there'd be others somewhere in this world who would understand my ideas. I didn't want to just build a robot while having orders barked at me. I hated it.
Nah.
So you're upset with Okitagawa over his methods.
Hey,
Kuromazaki-kun, what happened after you launched your website? I got an email from someone called the Professor out of the blue.
Huh?
The Professor? What did it say? What amazing ideas. It would be a crime to deprive the world of such visions. I'll introduce you to like-minded people who will appreciate and support you. That's all it said. Plot thickens. Okay, so you got an email from the Professor. Then what? I met with these guys who called themselves the Professor's emissaries. They wore suits, like businessmen. They said they'd provide the funds to power and shape my ideas.
Nah.
From the Neo-Kahan gang, probably.
Yes.
Right. I was so happy all the time at the time. I remember thinking, wow, finally people who understand me. What happened after you met up with them? They introduced me to some people called technicians. It was in a room of an old building. Technicians? As in people who build and program robots?
Yes.
Yes. It was basically a bunch of engineering students and former engineers. They were all making robots. I'd sometimes help with designs or give directions. After that, I heard about the thief bot in town, and that's when I put together that I'd been duped.
Never thought it would end
I had
up
no
like
idea.
this.
I never imagined in a million years my robots would be abused in such a way. That's when I put my foot down. I stood up to those businessmen who tricked me out of my blueprints. But then, their attitudes took an abrupt turn, and they threatened me. They said since I built the thief bot along with them, I was an accomplice. They said if the school or police found out, being expelled wouldn't even be the worst part.
No way!
That's terrible. That's why I had no choice. I had to help them after all that. I've been trapped in a corner for so long. Kurumazaki-kun. Yagami-san, this is unforgivable. They knew how much Kurumazaki-kun loved to simply create robots, and they took advantage of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too happy about it myself. Yagami-san, what should I do? Where were these technicians at? Do you remember the building? It's in Ijincho, not far from the school. I think the Neo-Kahan gang uses it as a hideout. Can you tell me more about where it was? Do you really think that's a good idea? You think you'll be okay going against going up against Yakuza guys? Well, I mean, we beat the hell out of the original Kahan gang, so I think the Neo-Kahan should be not too bad.
It's okay.
Don't you worry about a thing. I'm gonna make sure you don't suffer another minute, Kurumazaki-kun. Yagami-san. Thank you. Their hideout's in a building in Ijincho on East Surakame Highway. It's on the first floor and has a tiny white sign out front. Okay, better check out the building Kurumazaki-kun told me about. Cool. Well, that was a lot of exposition dumped on us. So, in the next video, we're going to continue on and go kick some Neo-Kahan ass. Until then, please like, subscribe. Thank you for sticking with us for this long. And we'll see you all in the next video. Take care.